Welcome to my broadcast. We're finna get on in on some my team. I've been losing on 2K lately. I don't know what's going on, but it is what it is. I'm not a quitter. I'm a hard hitter, man. I don't tell them out. Let's go.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Houston and the home team.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
Tip-off goes to Houston. Here is Cunningham. Here's Marjanovic, covered by Hairston. Here's Marjanovic. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Houston, Jamal Franklin out there with Terry. Then there's Hairston. That's Hamilton in the center position. Now here's Jackson. 5 to shoot. Cunningham goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
Houston on D, following the miss by Terry from deep. Inside. That is to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
Wow.
Did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The spot. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of it.
Got to find something. You're right.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here is Hairston. Jefferson's shot is off.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And really, Clark, that's the only way you're going to stop him. The defender was all over him with the hand right in his face.
Now here's Gordon. And stolen by Hamilton. Finished off by Hairston.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here's Gordon following the score by Houston. Outside for Jackson. Back to Gordon. Unloads from 13. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Franklin passes to Terry. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside Jefferson. Wide open. Hairston, good. Jackson against Terry. It's Jackson with the drive. Cannot hit. Jefferson with some nice D.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Hairston gets to Terry. Here's Franklin. That's tipped. Pulls up on the wing. Nice shot by Vujacic. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Terry outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ennis with the ball. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Terry dishes to Hairston. That's good. Hairston's got 6. Hairston's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Ennis passes to Jokic.
Nope.
Thomas, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can get him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Here's Eddie. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. "20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Terry kicks to Franklin. Back to Terry. There's a screen. Down low. Goes up off the pick.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Stauskas inside the line.
Nope.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Houston leads by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
So on the floor for Houston. Jefferson is out there at Holston. And there's Terry. Then it's Jamal Franklin. It's Hamilton in at the center, walking down the middle.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. Very impressive.
And Jefferson throws it down. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
That's good. Brown's got his first points in this one. Here's Terry. It's hauled in by Brown.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Thomas dishes to Ennis. Thomas a screen. Here's Webster. Corner shot. It's rebounded by Houston. Terry outside. He dishes it to Jefferson. He's again.
Go.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keeps him from converting the easy bucket.
And both free throws good for Jefferson. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. The drive by Jackson. Over to the left wing. Here's Vujicic.
Nope.
Rebounded by Hairston.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open. They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Here's Marjanovic.
Nope.
Can't get it to go. Jefferson with some nice D. Houston leading by 3. Terry gets to Franklin. Puts it down hard with one hand.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Terry kicks to Jefferson.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Brown is checked in for Cunningham. Jefferson's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. It's Jackson with the drive. It's tipped. Here's Jones. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And so Jones nails both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now here's Brown. Here's Vujicic. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
But better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Here's Powell. Second chance shot. He lays it in. And Houston leads by 8.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Nicholson's shot is off. Brown wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Takes a 3. The shot by Powell, no good.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
No.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Houston leading by 4. Farmar dishes to Nicholson. Kicks it out to Jones. Fires the 3. That's good. Nicholson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's Jackson with the drive. And so we wrap up the first half. Houston on top, leading by 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Houston leading by 7. They've got Jackson. Thomas up there with Stauskas. And it's Eddie in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. For Houston, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. That one misses. Outside Jackson. And the pass to Jokic. Here's Stauskas. Defended by Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Stauskas, the pass to Jokic. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Terry. Jefferson down low. Thomas is on him. Jefferson's shot is off. Jefferson's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Jackson kicks to Thomas. Back to Jackson. Stauskas, the pass to Jokic. 4 on the shot clock. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He's off on the first.
And ball don't allow ref. That weak ass bullshit.
He hits the second from the line. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Houston leading by 5. Terry outside. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Terry's got his second bucket.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Here's Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Eddie.
Nope.
That's short off the rim. And here's Houston.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Houston's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Stauskas kicks to Gordon. The turnaround Shea. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
Now here's Jefferson. 6 points for him. And it's blocked by Gordon. And he's able to get it back. They get it back. And Jefferson gets it to go. Jefferson's got 8 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Ennis misses.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's Ennis following the score by Houston. This is to Gordon. It's good. The assist that time for Ennis. And it's 6 points for Aaron Gordon. Terry the pass to Jefferson. Terry dishes to Hamilton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more entertaining and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim. I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. And we'll see if that's the answer.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good. Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
And it's Terry off the drive. That one wide left.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Franklin kicks to Hamilton. Hairston, the pass to Hamilton. Outside Jefferson. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he...
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Houston on top. They finish off the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And time to time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. So on the floor for Houston. Farmar is out foul. Then there's Andrew Nicholson. Then it's Jones.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
And the three off target. Brown right side. Kicks it to Jackson. Pass to Eddie. There's the triple. Houston leading by 11. To the middle. And now here comes Jones leading the break. All alone. Bullseye. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Mesri. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, guys. I got a chance to hear what the home team head coach was saying to his players. He said, listen, we've come this far. Now we've got to lay it on the line to get a win. I know we can do it. So show them what you got, and let's make it happen. Guys, we'll see if they can do it.
Here's Farmar. It's hauled in by Gordon. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Get shit out of here.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Houston making some changes. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Marjanovic.
Get that shit out of here.
Took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
Here, man.
He's not a very good foul shooter, so that's a heads-up play by the defense there.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Hamilton with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Jefferson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Franklin dishes to Hamilton. Just 4 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Houston.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low. Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Hamilton. He's got 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day. And I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball. That's wasn't on display.
Here's Cunningham. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Quick hands on.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Pulls up on the wing. Hamilton pulls it in. Hamilton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Franklin, guarded by Jackson. Here's Terry. And the foul on Jason Terry. That's his first foul. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Marjanovic. Terry covering. Pass to Cunningham. Hairston with the steal. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Houston.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Jefferson. He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Passes it to Cunningham. Here's Marjanovic. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Shot clock at 3. Jackson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Feeds to Powell. Finished off the break.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, unless something dramatic and drastic occurs.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it. I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Here's Nicholson. So we see Houston taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.